If you have oily skin, you might want to consider removing Tatcha's Dewy Skin Cream from your cart. It wasn't made for you. But good news is the Tatcha water cream might be. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the reviews data for Tatcha's two most popular face moisturizers, the water cream and the Dewy Skin Cream. We'll start with the water cream. It was launched in 2017 with the goal of providing a lightweight moisturizer with pore refining properties for people with combination to oily skin. Do the customer reviews reflect this intention? With a percentage of 52.74, people with combination oily skin left the most positive reviews on the water cream. Because it is an expensive face cream, I mean a 15 ml jar is $25 and that's the sample that Sephora normally gives you, so it is quite small. We want all the information we can get to determine whether we're going to have a positive experience with the product. This next chart will show you what age group left the most positive reviews for the water cream. The winner is age group 25 to 34, and not far behind is age group 35 to 44. Now let's talk about the Dewy Skin Cream. It was launched in 2019 with the goal of releasing a rich moisturizing cream that gave the skin the natural radiant glow after application, especially for people with dry skin. Do my dry skin folks agree with Tatcha's intention? With a percentage of 42.79, people with dry mature skin left the most positive reviews on the Dewy Skin Cream. Not far behind, 34% of people with combination dry skin left the second most positive reviews on the product. This next chart, just like the water cream, is the age group that left the most positive reviews on the product, and there's no doubt that people in the age range 55 to 64 dominated the positive reviews. Should we trust the reviews left on Tatcha's website? Are the majority of the reviews left by verified buyers, verified reviewers, or simply unverified? For the water cream, with 72.9%, the majority of the reviews are left by verified buyers. For the Dewy Skin Cream, with a percentage of 93.1, an overwhelming majority of the reviews are left by verified buyers. With those percentages, it's safe to say that the reviews are to be trusted. The reviews on the website are reliable. In the next section, we're going to go over what people are saying about both products. I've compiled a list of the most common positive and negative comments left on the Tatcha website, Reddit, and Instagram Reels. Okay, let's start with the water cream. Looking at the Tatcha US website, the water cream has a rating of 4.7 stars and has currently 4,334 reviews as of December 10, 2025. These were the top positive reviews. So there was a lot of reviews on people saying that they loved the way it felt. It did not feel greasy on the skin. The cream was quickly absorbed by the skin, so there was no sort of residue. There was also lots of love for the texture, the fact that it was super lightweight. It was hydrating without leaving your skin feeling greasy, and it was often compared to having a big gulp of water for your skin. After application, people felt like their skin was super soft and smooth. It even had that pore refining effect that was mentioned on the website. For a lot of people, it did not cause any irritations or breakout, but that is also something personal to one's skin. Finally, multiple mentions of the water cream being worth the price. Now let's move on to the negative comments. Obviously, the first one being that it wasn't worth the price, it was too pricey. The second one being specifically for people with dry skin, that the product wasn't moisturizing enough, which is understandable because, as we saw earlier, this product is made or catered towards people with combination or oily skin. Some people said it felt too watery, and same thing as I mentioned earlier, it did not do anything for their skin in terms of hydration. There was a significant number of people criticizing the packaging of it being a little wasteful, and when they received the product, the container wasn't full. Moving on to the Dewy Skin Cream, once again, we're going to look at the USA website to get our information, and the Dewy Skin Cream has a rating of 4.8 stars, and there are currently 5,553 reviews as of December 10, 2025. So if we're going to compare it quickly to the water cream, the Dewy Skin Cream has a higher rating by 0.1 points, and it has around 1,000 more reviews than the water cream. Here are the top positive comments. The top one being, this product is amazing for dry skin, which aligns with Tatcha's intention, so that's great. You get a deep lasting hydration with a dewy and glowy finish. It leaves the skin feeling soft and hydrated. Some people said it softened the appearance of wrinkle, and this was found mainly for people within the age group of like 50 to 70 and above. There was a lot of mentions of people loving the texture of the cream. It felt very creamy, silky, and velvety. It works beautifully under makeup as a primer. And notable mention, a little goes a long way. I personally use Tatcha's Dewy Skin Cream, so I agree with all of those top positive comments, and it does not cause any irritations or breakout, and it's safe for acne prone skin. Now let's move on to the negative comments. Once again, the top comment being that it's quite pricey. For a certain skin type, it felt a little too greasy or too heavy, like there was a thin layer of oil left on the skin, and this was mainly from people that had oily skin. Some people had bad skin reaction like breakouts, tingling, or itchy skin. The fragrance was a bit too strong for certain people. There were multiple reviewers were left disappointed with the amount of product. The jar contained a big hole in the middle and was not fully filled to the top. And some users pointed out that they reduced the size of the jar while simultaneously increasing the price. There is a specific comment that was left that I found while exploring the data. It was left on January 19, 2024. So I'll post it here and then you guys can read exactly what it's saying. For my normal / proper combination / seasonal skin type folks, there are a lot of mention of people using both products for different times or seasons. The first way was to use the water cream in the morning because it's the more lightweight moisturizer out of the two. People expressed that they wanted a product that absorbs super quickly so that they didn't start the day looking shiny or oily. Then in the evening, use the Dewy Skin Cream for that extra nighttime hydration to wake up with plump skin. The second way was to use the water cream in the summer when the weather is warmer, and the Dewy Skin Cream in the winter when the weather is drier and colder. The water cream and the Dewy Skin Cream are both exceptional options for moisturizer in the luxury skincare category. The water cream is best suited for combination oily to oily skin types versus the Dewy Skin Cream, which is best for dry combination as well as dry mature skin. The water cream shows a fairly balanced spread of positive reviews across all age groups, with a slightly higher share coming from those in the age group 25 to 34 versus the Dewy Skin Cream, seeing an overwhelming majority of positive reviews coming from the age group 55 to 64. With that said, skincare is personal. Remember that despite a product's strong reviews, there's always some uncertainty about how your skin will react to a product. Have fun trying new skincare, and remember, always go to the place with the best refund policy. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want more data reviews, please leave me a like and a comment on which product you want me to review next. Have you tried any of these products? I'd love to know. See you guys in the next video. Bye!